Hello everybody, this is Mr. Boomer and we're back here again with more Sonic Adventure 1. In the last episode, I think what happened was that Sonic and Tails, they came out the casino and Eggman sprayed them with some knockout gas and stole their Chaos Emeralds, so now we gotta go collect the rest of the emeralds before he collects the other ones, that cheap scumbag. But anyway, we're gonna come over here and pick up this ice stone that's right here in this back alley, and can you guess what we're gonna do with it? That's right, we gotta pay our good old trip back to the Mystic Ruins where something special happened. That will happen when the camera actually doesn't do that and just make it hard to see, but as you see right here, some random person or someone just put TNT right there, I guess, and just blew up the wall. That or the gods of this game just completely came out of nowhere and just opened up the pathway for us. Whatever the case, or however that happened, I'm thankful. So we're gonna go up this current and come down this tunnel here, and there's this ice door right here, and we're gonna place the stone on this pedestal. It'll open up to the next level, which is, I think, Icecap Zone. Obviously, since it is ice. And I mean, Icecap Zone, that is a Sonic 3 level, right? Like, this level is supposed to be based off of a Sonic 3 level. And that's the case, that's cool. But anyway, this is also one of my leaser stages, I guess, in this game, because, yeah, these little, there's a lot more platforming that has to be, shut up, little ball, but, yeah, there's a lot of, platforming that's integrated in this level, and you know me, like, I like running fast, and the platforming can be AIDS at times, but it's all good. Okay, I thought, oh, wait, no, I made that jump, that's cool. Anyway, yeah, you gotta climb up these little icicles here and be very careful, because, as the ball said, if we hold on to it for too long, we'll fall off, and that's no good. That will mean we'll get illegal repetition, and then we just get stressed, and then we have a heart attack from all that stress, and, you know, yeah, that's not good. So, in order to protect my heart here, I'm just gonna try and do this as streamlined as possible, with no errors. That way it makes myself happy. Okay, I almost fell off there, that's not good. But yeah, I'm having fun actually playing this game. It's one of my favorite Sonic games ever. That and Adventure 2, so yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this as well, and I would recommend anyone who has a Steam account, or hopefully just a Steam account, to play this game and get the Dreamcast conversion mod. But anyway, as we see here, Avalanche is about to happen, and while not the first snowboard segment inside of a Sonic game, it definitely is the first, I think, 3D snowboard segment we'll ever see. Like, I know in City Escape and Sonic Adventure 2 they had this kind of segment, but this game's a little snowboard segment is cool too. I would have much preferred to see Icecap Zone or some other snow level from a Sonic game appeared in Sonic Generations, in my opinion, because that game has way too many city stages, and I understand that those stages are kind of awesome in their own right, but for variety's sake and environment's sake, to not bore the player, let's add more diversity next time, you know? Let's be cool with this, Sega. But anyway, here we're just trying to escape the avalanche, and if you come to these ramps here and push the jump button, Sonic does a little trick, and you get much farther. And sometimes when you do it, it'll take you on pathways that completely skip over certain segments of the level. I missed that ramp there, that goddammit. Oh goodness, there's planes here. But yeah, Icecap Zone, not really a bad level. I mean, this segment right here is pretty fun in my opinion. It's just the first half of the level, it can be a little bit tedious at times, because if you fall off, you know, you gotta climb all the way back up to that point, and it's just, at that point you're really just doing the walk of shame, man. Like, I thought that Dark Souls was hard enough, where if you die you have to restart possibly the entire dungeon again, but Sonic, heck, they want to make sure that you absolutely feel that. Like, when you fall back, you gotta climb up. They're just like, bitch, you gotta climb all the way up and freaking replay our level again. But anyway, we're almost done with this, the Chaos Emeralds right there, and we're done. Again, not too shabby of a stage, it's just I personally prefer a lot more of the other stages in the game than this one. Still cool though.
Yeah, not bad.
Level C completed. Weird. Alrighty, and that will be the end of Icecap Zone, and now what we gotta do is just head back on over outside the Mystic Ruins, and if Sonic would stop running on the walls there, then we would get there a lot more faster. We'll be departing soon, huh? Alright, cutscene.
What's up, Knuckles? Something bugging you? No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emeralds you have, right now! What? Let's just see you take them, huh?
Alrighty, so occasionally in this game you run into these rival fights here where you have to kind of beat the heck out of these other characters in the game, but it's pretty easy. Also cuts.
Oh no! The Chaos Emeralds! Eggman. Oh!
Ha! Like taking candy from a baby.
That's a Chaos Emerald.
That's right, fool! You made it all too easy! You practically gave them to me!
Hold it right there, creep! You can't get away with this! Knuckles, don't tell me Eggman tricked you again! Me? What about you? Way to go, Knucklehead!
Now I have 4 lovely emeralds! Chaos! These are for you, my friend!
Oh! He transformed again!
Man, no one ever cuts us any slack.
Alrighty, and now we're fighting against Chaos 4, as he absorbed 4 Chaos Emeralds, so now he turned into this weird monstrosity fish thing, I guess you can call it. I don't know exactly what he's supposed to be, what sea creature he's supposed to represent, but pretty much aside of this fight, you want to kind of just hop around these lily pads for a bit until he kind of rises out of the water and exposes his brain that way, and then just homing attack him. It's a bit tedious in my opinion, because there's not really much interaction here in this fight like the other boss fights. You're really just waiting for him to just raise his head out of the water so you can attack him. And I really do hate bosses that kind of make you wait a while for the enemy to expose their weak point without really interacting with them. To me, that just is kind of boring. And this fight, in my opinion, is very tedious. The worst part about it is that, sadly, this will not be the only time we will have to fight this boss, as we will have to fight him later on in the game as well. I don't know what in the world they were thinking with this boss fight. I think they were just having a bit too much fun, just having the player wait. Hopefully they never do this again inside of a future Sonic game. Let me actually fight the boss. Okay, there we go, his brain's exposed, but... Anyway, to talk about the story there, that's interesting. Sonic just called Knuckles a knucklehead for being tricked by Eggman. I mean, I don't blame him. Like, Eggman literally just tricked you in Sonic 3, bro, and you're gonna listen to him again? Like, at that point, you get what deserve what's coming to you, man. But anyway, here, we're just waiting for the boss to come out of the ground and get his head. Frick frack. Okay. Yep, there it is. Alright, the boss is over. Goodness sakes. Like, man. Like, the boss would be a lot more funner if you actually could interact with it, but they decided to pull that mess, so yeah. Anyway, cutscene.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the egg carrier! But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends.
Hey, we can't let him get away! Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado!
Yeah!
You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of.
No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on! Let's get going!
Alrighty, so now we can play as Knuckles, and as I said before in the previous video, I will not be making the switch immediately. I want to finish Sonic's stories first, so that way we have the complete context of his perspective for when we go into the other stories, as it is important. But anyway, come up here to the workshop, and here we go. Cutscene.
Sonic, wait here for a second. Sonic, hop in! Let's go!
Man, I don't know if I commented on this in the last video, but can we just talk about the music, man? Like, the music, the theme songs for some of the characters are absolutely amazing. Like, Tails' theme, and Sonic's theme, and Knuckles' theme, they're my favorites, honestly. Even Amy's theme. Heck, all of the themes, except for probably Big the Cat's is probably my favorite theme. Like, they did a good job making this game. This is a great transition to Sonic into 3D, honestly. And I'm glad that it actually was successful in a way, because I'm pretty sure if this was not successful, Sonic probably could have died years ago. So that's good. Anyway, we're on to these weird little R-wing sections, as I like to call them, and yes, don't even try and argue, these pretty much are just like R-wing Star Fox sections. I mean, you got Tails flying a plane, just like Fox McCloud, just going around shooting these enemies like a rail shooter style. And yeah, pretty much just like in a traditional rail shooter type game, the goal is to pretty much just kill as many things on the screen as possible to get the highest score. I don't think you're graded on how well you do, but okay, I'm taking a bit of damage here, yeah. I don't think you're graded on how well you do, but I guess it's just there for bragging rights, right? You can go to your friend's house and say, "Ha ha, I got 20,000 points, you didn't." I think that's how it was back then, but these levels are not really my favorite in my opinion. I mean, it's not because it's a rail shooter section. I mean, I do like the House of the Dead series. That's another good light gun game that I like playing, and also Time Crisis and Virtual Cop, I think that's what that one was called, but it's just that this feels a little bit out of Sonic's elements in my opinion. I understand they wanted to add a side game mode to just kinda add variety in the game, so you're not just running through levels 24/7 and you have other stuff to do. but it's alright. I don't know why I'm firing there, I kind of missed, but yep, we're just gonna I think we finished it, yeah. We did it.
We did it!
Woohoo! Yeah. That's another thing too, he has the Tornado 1. That's Sonic's plane. And what the heck? Oh. Oh god, oh! Yeah, our plane got absolutely wrecked. We got absolutely destroyed there. That's unfortunate. What the f... They started flipping out. Anyway, cutscene.
Tails? Tails? You're not who I'm looking for. Oh, I wonder if he's okay.
Alrighty, so we once again got separated from Tails, so now when we go through levels, he's not really going to be following us anymore, because, you know, he's not here. Why would he be the levels if he's not here? Okay, I went the wrong way, but anyway, we just go through this building here and come through here, and I think another cutscene will play.
Sonic, wait up! Long time no see!
Amy.
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding.
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
Oh, poor Sonic. He can't catch a break, can he? He's trying to save the day and look for his best friend, and now sadly he has to look after Amy, who just won't leave him alone. I mean, I don't know if Sonic actually has feelings for Amy. I'm gonna let you guys debate that, but me personally, I feel bad for Sonic. But anyway, I think if we come over here, in this area, and we head over to this building over here, a cutscene will play.
No problem. He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
Whoa!
Oh, now what? Huh?
Look here! It says, "Few couples get in free! Let's go!"
Amy! Wait! Oh, man! That girl is such a pain.
Alrighty, we're going into Twinkle Park, which, in my opinion, is an actual great stage in this game. It's actually one of my favorites. You can get in this cart here, this bumper cart, and if these guys can stop bumping into me, I can actually get going and play the level and show you how cool it is. But yeah, you have a little cool bumper cart section here, and it kind of reminds me of, what was that amusement park called? It kind of reminds me of Knott's Berry Farm a little bit, where you go inside the bumper carts and just start bumping people. That's pretty fun. It's just, now instead of bumping people in a condensed space, you can actually, god damn it, you can actually bump people inside of a long roadway, which I thought was pretty cool at the time. Oh yeah, and, well actually I'll talk about it later, but right now, let's continue playing through the level. Also, I should probably mention, the real reason why I'm playing this game again, as some of you guys are probably wondering as well, like, out of all the playthroughs I could have done, why did I pick Sonic Adventure? I mean, hasn't people already played this game to death already by this point? And hasn't already people said everything there is to need to know about this game already? Well, I'm playing it again because this is kind of like my journey to get re-interested in Sonic again. Because, in case you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure this is the same for most people, Sonic Forces, that game, when I got that game back then, it hurt me so badly that I just fell out of love with the series. Like, I didn't care about Sonic anymore, and now that Sonic's track record is kind of improving a little bit, I decided to replay this game again. I thought I'd do a little bit of a playthrough of it this time, since now that I have a YouTube channel, I'm making videos, and since I'm getting tired of making Vita Fighter videos, I wanted to make some different content about games I love, and this is one of the games that I absolutely love. It's my childhood, it's a lot of many people's childhoods, it's a game that tells a great story in its own on how this game single-handedly was back then considered a great 3D Sonic game that even rivaled Mario 64 in my opinion. I mean, it's a shame now that Sonic doesn't really, you know, compare to Mario nowadays. Like, I think he's kind of like second place now when it comes to platformers and stuff. But that's pretty cool. Camera worked with me. But anyway, Twinkle Park here, it's not really a bad stage, it's my favorite stage anyway. There is this platforming section you gotta kind of get through though, and you gotta be very careful here, because again, same thing with Icecap, so if you mess up, you gotta climb all the way back up here, and I know some of you guys do not want to do that walk of shame, so just be careful. There's a 1-up over here, and honestly, I'm doing pretty good on stocking up on 1-ups, honestly. Like, I don't really have a I don't think I've ever gone a game over on this game, not to brag, but if you get a game over on this game, I feel like there might be a skill issue on your part. Oh well, I don't mean that to talk trash to anyone, but yeah, that's how I see it anyway. Anyway, there's a spring here, and I think we're near the end of the level, actually. Pretty cool stage, honestly, the roller coaster segments and the fact that it's using an amusement park theme stage. Sonic definitely needs this, man. I like it when they do stuff like this, to incorporate somewhat realistic elements, well, not realistic, but fun and cool stuff that people do as kids and turn it into a level. That's smart.
Yeah, not bad.
Anyway, I'm kind of trying to keep my conversation short because I'm not sure if there's a cutscene.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh, shoot! I've lost Amy. I bet that robot hauled butt after her. I'd better catch her before it does.
Alrighty, so Amy just vanished miraculously. And also there's a key card there. We definitely do need to use that key card in order to access the next stage, which I'm pretty sure most people are probably going to be familiar with if you played Sonic Generations, so let's go ahead and show that stage, shall we? I don't know who in the world just tossed this ID card out of nowhere. Like, did this fall out of a helicopter? Did the gods once again just drop his ID card or something? But anyway, let's go on to this next stage that I think most of you will know, and that's Speed Highway. An awesome stage, honestly, and in a lot of people's opinions, they say that... Whoops, I got crazy there. They say that this stage is probably the best stage in this game. I would say definitely visually it does stand out a lot. And the music on it just slaps, man. Like, I don't know what the game designers were cooking at this stage, but oh my goodness, like, the guitar. And yes, I said a lot of people who play Sonic Generations would be familiar with this, since this stage was the stage they chose to represent in Sonic Generations for Sonic... Come on, run here, Sonic. For Sonic, Generations for Sonic Adventure 1. And where the heck did I go? What the hell? I fell through the floor. That's not good. Anyway, let's try that again, shall we? But yeah, this is the stage that they chose to represent in Sonic Generations on the console version anyway, inside of for Sonic Adventure 1. And, well, not a bad choice. I mean, me personally, I would have preferred Emerald Coast, since I feel like that stage was a grand start to this game and got a lot of people interested in it. I mean, not stage, inside the game. You get what I'm talking about, alright? Emerald Coast is awesome. One of the best stages of all time. Don't at me. But anyway, we're just jumping on this helicopter right now. I'd kind of like to see this stage. I'm not really sure what part of Central America this is based off of, honestly. Like, I know that when Sonic Team made this game, they said in like an interview, right, that this game was kind of inspired off of their trip in Central America, and I thought that was pretty cool, but I honestly don't know what part of Central America this could be like representing. I haven't been to Central America, really, so I don't know exactly what location could be. But anyway, there's one up over there. We're just gonna pretend I did not die there, and went to the next area, which I guess you could call the Mach Speed section. You really only see this section here once, I think, in this game. I already filmed this will be there, but you only really see this section like once in this game. I don't think you ever see it again, and this is kind of going to be like a precursor for what we see in Sonic 06, basically, because in Sonic 06 they spam these sections a lot. And that's not really going to be fun if I ever get around to playing that game, but I mean, it's just not going to be fun in general, in my opinion. That game's glitchy. It's glitchy as hell. But yeah, we're over here inside the city area, and it's just going to be these little cars kept driving around here, and if they hit you, I think you're just going to take some damage. Pretty realistic if you ask me. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about here, but yeah, let's just continue. And yeah, that's Speed Highway. Again, a very easy, nice, cozy stage, and I honestly don't mind them choosing this stage to represent inside of Sonic Generations. It is good for the boosting, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Very fun game. Is there gonna be another cutscene? Alright, no cutscene. Not yet anyway, but anyway, we did not find Amy there, sadly, since she's God knows where. Like, my goodness, what did that robot do to her? Hopefully nothing inappropriate, but anyway, we go over here, and through here, and I think another cutscene.
Amy? Oh man, where can she be?
Sonic! Help!
I'll cut him off at the Mystic Ruins.
If there's one thing I will definitely say is a flaw with this game, it's just really the cutscenes. I mean, I'm not saying that they're bad. Like, I like the cutscenes, they're charming and stuff, especially with the voice acting. But it's just, this kind of created a detriment inside of gaming that I don't really like. Hang on.
Let me go, you hunk of junk! I mean it!
Hey there, Bull Brain! You better give Amy to me or I'll squash ya! Hey, what's happening here? Stop!
Sonic, help me!
Shoot! I've lost her again!
Ah, poor Amy. She's getting kidnapped a lot in this game, it seems, but... Okay, I wouldn't say a lot, but she's definitely getting kidnapped. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, this game, it pretty much kinda... It's not saying that I don't like the cutscenes, it's just, it's kind of a common occurrence in the game that you have to walk around these hub worlds and then you get to watch the cutscenes, and it gets a bit annoying sometimes having to do that. And it kind of sets... Okay, well, anyway, if you come over here, another power-up, I'm gonna let the ball explain what it is.
This is the ancient light. Try the light speed dash toward the enemy. With this, you can now do the light speed attack.
And you heard what the boss said, we can now do the Lightspeed attack, which is just like the Lightspeed dash. You charge it up all the way. The only difference is that when you're near an enemy, Sonic just homes in on them and kills them instantly, which is pretty cool. Yep, and here we go on Red Mountain. Again, another favorite stage of mine. This stage is very fun, especially with the music too. Listen to that jazz. Oh my goodness. They're going crazy on that sax. But anyway, like I was saying before we got interrupted by the cutscenes, which is also another annoying thing. I have to kind of shut up for the cutscenes, but it's not so much that the cutscenes are bad, it's just, it gets a bit repetitive at times when the hub worlds are mainly used to go from point A to point B to see the cutscenes, and this is actually very annoying on the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure 1, because I don't think you can actually skip the cutscenes in that version like you can in this version. So if you're playing the game again, and you're trying to like speedrun it, well, that's a nightmare then, because you have to watch those cutscenes, and if you're not really interested inside the story in this game, well, you're gonna get bored out of your mind, I guess, like you're watching several episodes of, I don't know, One Piece. This isn't to say that One Piece is boring, but it can get boring if you're not interested inside of it, but yeah. That's my take on it. Anyway, let's take this Lightspeed pathway so I can show it off. Heck yeah. And look at that. 2 1-ups. Who wouldn't want to take 2 1-ups? Okay, I'm not gonna really get that capsule there. I'm afraid I'm gonna fall off and die. But yeah, I was gonna say that the cutscenes in this game kind of, I wouldn't say it created it, but it kind of started a trend in gaming that we see nowadays, where it's pretty much just a walk and talk simulator. And it's like, don't get me wrong, stories in games are very important. I know a lot of people who do care a lot about the lore inside of games. I mean, I do like the lore inside of Sonic, so that's why I continue playing this game. I mean, it gives me a very Dragon Ball vibe when I play it, so I gotta respect it. But still, it gets very annoying when 90% of games, oh, I wouldn't say 90, but a good portion of games are just walk and talk simulators. You go from point A to point B, watch a cutscene, and there's hardly little gameplay left. And that's why I kind of don't really like the style of cutscenes in this game. I prefer the cutscenes to be, if you already beat the level, you just play it and just get it out of the way. You don't just walk over, then you have to watch it. But anyway, Red Mountain here, we're almost done, I think. Like, literally the home stretch. The stage is not really that difficult, I would say. It can be difficult for some people. Okay, I got hit there as I said that. Watch me get hit again and then make myself look bad. But yeah, that's Red Mountain. Another awesome stage in this game. This game just has a lot of awesome Sonic stages anyway. Keyword, Sonic stages. I mean, the other characters' stages are not that bad, but there's some that I just, they're a bit roughy around the edges, you know. They're a bit icky. They give you that little I hate you type vibe.
Hey, Sonic!
Tails, I'm glad you're okay. Ready to roll, champ? Let's go!
Roger!
Alrighty, and we're back here again on these R-Wing sections, and we're now flying the Tornado 2, which is now a more upgraded version of Sonic's plane, but Tails, you know, like the genius he is, pretty much enhanced it a little bit, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, this time, this section's a little bit more harder than the first section, I would say. There's a lot more shit you gotta destroy in this one, unlike the last one. The last one, Eggman was just taking it easy on us, but this time he wants to make sure that we are out of the way, so there's a lot more fleets we have to take care of. But honestly, yeah, that's pretty much my take on the whole game. The cutscenes in this game, it's just, it gets repetitive when you have to just watch them. And I can see why it's very annoying on the Dreamcast version anyway, because I don't think you can skip the cutscenes, so if you're on replay, yeah, it can get annoying having to see the same exact cutscenes you watched for years over and over again. Even though some people probably don't mind them that much, but whatever. Alrighty. Goodness sakes, I almost got destroyed there. Okay, be careful here, because I think sometimes when you go past these weird turret things that shoot those spike balls at you...
So far, so good.
Oh wait, Tails is saying something.
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet. Watch this. Transforming now.
Whoa!
Let's do it.
And as you see there, the Tornado 2 went from the Tornado 2 to the X-Tornado, which is pretty cool. Actually, like, it looks completely different, and it's more aerodynamic, I believe. That's what I believe, anyway. Like, look at our boy Tails. He's really becoming his own being, isn't he? Making new gadgets, pretty much be using his genius for good and not evil like Dr. Eggman. That's pretty interesting. But anyway, yeah, I'm not really trying too hard to try and get a high score on this. I mean, I guess you can get like about 20,000. That's the highest I've gone on this stage before, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it here. Oh, you saw that? I know you guys saw that. Like, that sometimes when you go past those little ball turret things, they shoot a ball right as you go past it, and if you get, it gets really annoying because you cannot do anything about it if that hits you. Like, you can't shoot the turret to make it go away or anything. It just gets very annoying, you know? So you want to avoid that if you can. Try and destroy them all before you get too far past them. Okay, I got 8,000. That's not really a good score in my book. I think I've done a lot worse on this than I normally would, but who cares? Anyway, we got a little bit of a mini boss fight here, actually. Remember that laser cannon that Eggman fired at us? Well, this is our chance to actually take it out once and for all, so we can board the egg carrier, which I think is pretty cool. And we just did just that. So yeah, that's the end of that flight section, or R-Way section. Pretty easy. And I think that was the last one too, so we don't have to worry about it.
Alrighty, we're in.
We gotta land on the egg carrier.
Whoops. I forgot something.
What's that?
There's no landing gear in this mode.
What? Wow, this thing is really huge.
No time to gawk now. We need to find Amy.
You're right, my friend. So here we go.
Here we go! Man, dude, the dialogue in this game is so funny. That's the main reason why I like playing the English version, honestly. I prefer that, but anyway, I feel like we're gonna find Amy in the next episode here because I've been going on for about, like, I think 40 minutes here, so we're just gonna stop here. I think that's enough content for today, so stay tuned for the next part if I make one in the future, and peace out.